Hey up everybody. I've found myself in Rotherham today because I've had to come downtown to pick some gear up. So I thought what an opportunity to do those pubs in Rotherham that I've never ever been in all me adult years. So which fits in nicely really, because I've come to the first one now. This pub that I'm outside, and I'm going to make my first point of call, we used to be known as the Effingham, but it's on two streets really. It's on Frederick Street, which is here. So this is Frederick Street, and then there's Effingham Street. And this pub that I'm outside now, and I'm just going to go in a moment, has always been known as the Effingham, but now it's called the Plough. And I don't know how long it's been known as the Plough, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to have my first ever pint in this pub called the Effingham Plough. So here goes. So this is it then. This is the Effingham or the Plough. I don't know how long it's looked like this. It looks quite nice. Nicely furnished, decorated. Pool room. A little snug. Little lounge there. TVs all over to capture sport.
I've seen him again where the baits come up.
Right, I've just spoke to the landlady, and she doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm just going to order my beer. Does it get really busy in here then?
Yeah, it seems in the morning it's quite quiet, and then from about 12:30ish it'll get busy.
Did the
these glasses. So it's just £2.25.
$2.25 for that?
Why is that bad, good? Where have you been? Yeah, £2.25, and during the week it's £2.5.
So a pint of John Smith's, £2.25. Come midweek and it's £2.5. In comparison to where I live, at Wickersley, it's nearly £5 a pint. Yeah.
I'm not going up here then.
No. Definitely, I went to Wickersley when I first moved here. It was the most expensive night of my life, and I've travelled.
Yeah, look at that.
People who come in, are they most regulars or are they shoppers?
Yeah.
Shop regulars.
Are regulars.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I can remember
And
when
do they
all that lot used to be leather seating.
Well, I've never been in here, you see. That's why I've come in now to do this video.
When I first started drinking in here, it used to be called Effingham.
That's why I was just going to ask you.
It's called Little Effingham.
Do people... Well, Little Effingham, as I know it, were on Wortley Road.
No.
With this were called...
This was called Effingham.
Yeah, I know it was called Effingham, but I didn't know they called it the Little Effingham.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I just thought it were Effingham Arms.
No.
Anyway, that's...
Effingham,
because
Urban
Bar, then Town.
So it were called Urban Bar too?
Yeah.
Then we took it with the boat 8 years ago.
I didn't know that. And you're...
Nice pub, I like it here.
So you're regulars then? Do they still...
I'm regular, I'm in here every day.
Do you know it as the Effingham? Because I know it as the Effingham.
Yeah.
Do you know Feathers on Wellgate?
Yeah.
On Westgate?
Yeah.
To me, that's still Feathers. But they've named it New York, but I'll always call it Feathers.
A lot of people in here still classes it as...
So they still call it Effingham?
Yeah, a lot of people that come in and say, I meet you in Effingham, eh? You mean Plough? No, Effingham.
Yeah.
Even taxi drivers are down. It's nice little pub. It's not very little actually.
I like it in here. It's my own ground.
It looks nice. Have you? Has brewery had it done? Have you?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
only been reopened 6 weeks. 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Got
Oh.
a massive refurb.
All
shut down for
right.
3
So
weeks.
that's the reason why it looks nice. So I never, to me, I never knew what it looked like, because when I was a kid in 70s, late 70s, early 80s,
See you later, Carlo.
this weren't Portrait Circuit.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew it was always here, but
Mate, don't get me wrong. It used to be a pub at one time.
busy.
Yeah.
We're getting back busy now,
Slowly but surely, mate, we get in there.
So I've just come out of Effingham, stroke Plough, and I'm making my way over to this other pub that I've never been to. There's only two. I think I said earlier, didn't I? There's only 2 pubs that I've not been in, and I'm making my way to the second one now. I'll show you when we get there. It's only a short walk, but I've just been speaking to 2 nice women, landlady, and I think the other one worked there, Ellie the landlady, and JJ always stood on bar. I don't know if she works there or not. They gave me some information that the Effingham is haunted. So, and they just tell me a few stories, which quite intriguing actually. But I'm not going to say what they are, and I don't want to put anybody off going in there. But what a lovely pub that were. Anyway, as I say, I'm walking down Frederick Street now, and I'm going to turn you around and I'm just going to show you where we're going actually. Back at the Chantry Bridge now, look. This gate's open. I'm not so sure whether it's supposed to be open. But when we have these floods, all this area here gets flooded. One of the iconic places of Rotherham, this. Chapel of Our Lady on the bridge. So this place in front of us now, you can see where I'm walking to, is the next pub that I've never ever been in, called the Bridge Inn. And I've no idea why they call it the Bridge Inn. Anyway, let's go and have a pint in here. I've got to be quick. Oh, it's shut. That's strange. Don't know if it's closed or not. Can't see it closed, there's lights on inside. Years ago, before my time, there used to be a pub here. And I don't know where it were on this. That looks like front of a pub there. The old remnants of a pub, it may have been that. It might have been here in this wall. I'm so sure somebody will know what that used to be. Oh, that's a shame. That this is hang on, it might be just doors. That's Might be just the doors. No. Definitely closed. So I can't. It eludes me, even today. I can't go in there and show you what that place is like. The only two places in Rotherham that I've never been in, one of them's still shut. Oh, there is another pub in Rotherham that I never went to, and that's the Alma, which is adjacent to the Cutlers on Westgate, but that's been closed many years. I should have gone on the net and have a look to see when that Bridge Inn were opening times of that Bridge Inn, but you don't think, do you? Because it's a town centre pub, and you just assume or expect it to be open. I'm just taking a chair before I head off back and close this down. But what my intentions were to do were to try and do as many pubs all in one go as I could that I've never ever been in. But being realistic, that's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do areas at a time. So probably I'll do Kimberworth, I'll do Masborough, I'll do Greesborough, Bramley, Maltby. So I'm going to do an area at a time, and it's just a shame that Bridge Inn's not open for me to do or to complete the town centre pubs. But the Effingham, which is just to my left now, there's just a group of bikers there. So the Effingham to me towards my left is I've done that one. So that ends me town centre ones. So next time I'll think I'll be doing Masborough. If they're not open at Masborough and I do get there, then I'll probably move up to Kimberworth. So my intentions were to try and get at least two done at once, and then get them uploaded. And I'm going to stick to 2 or 3, because if I have a pint in every pub, I mean, at my age, it goes through me like a Porsche now. So I just can't hold my beer. So I'll see you on the next then. I'll see you.